How you doing, guys? Today we're back here in Century Park Hotel. This is 100 Bar and we're back with more recipes. Today we're gonna teach you how to do a Christmas log or Buche de Noel en français. So basically a Buche de Noel is a sponge, chocolate, ganache, and is very traditional for the French-speaking countries. So anyways, first we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the ingredients that we're gonna put. Very simple basic ingredients. Flour, so we're gonna put it here. We're gonna mix all the dry ingredients first. Later on we're gonna put sugar, regular sugar, and we're gonna mix it with a whisk first so to break all the crumbs, or no crumbles. This has been passed through a strainer already, so actually we just use this. This we pass it through a strainer so it's more refined. So when you have the sponge, it's very fluffy and you don't have the crumbs. Okay. So anyways, we add 12 egg yolks and we mix it. So you can do it manually like I'm doing, or if you're very lazy and you have all the technology that we have, you can add KitchenAid. So we're gonna put it in the KitchenAid after this, okay? Alright, so guys, finally we have, this is the result of what we were mixing. This is the first step of making our sponge. Alright. The second step, again, we will go back to our KitchenAid, our beautiful machine, and we have the rest of the eggs, right? Remember, we put 12 egg yolks here, we have 12 egg whites here. Very simple step. We're gonna make, it's called monte. We're gonna monte the eggs, the egg whites, or if you add sugar, it will become a meringue, right? So very simple. Put all the egg whites here. And turn on the machine in number 1 speed. So basically we have already the egg whites monte. We have our base of the cake as well, so this is going to be the base of the sponge. We just have to integrate it. The reason why it's separated is because you can add more. The more egg you add, the fluffier you will get your sponge, right? Alright, so basically we have mixed already. You see that we mix the base, we mix it with the egg whites, and you can see the fluffiness and texture. It has a lot better, right? So we prepare here a tray, baking tray, which is gonna be our main shape of our cake where we're gonna roll it later on, right? So what we did, we put just normal regular butter in the tray. We actually add wax paper, so it's gonna be non-sticky, and that same wax paper is gonna help us roll the beautiful sponge, right? So just put it evenly. Later on you're gonna spread it around with your beautiful spatula. Alright, so we put already our mix, which is our sponge. Usually what I do, I just keep it like this, and it helps make it even, and I use a spatula, right? Alright, so right now we already baking our beautiful sponge. So while it's in the oven, remember 220 degrees, 15 minutes. You just have to supervise it. How you check it? With a toothpick to see if it's clean. Then it's ready to go. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna do the buttercream. That's why I have a lot of butter here. We're gonna do the buttercream, which is gonna be the filling of our beautiful Buche de Noel. We're gonna make it softer. We're gonna soften the butter. Just put it again in your KitchenAid. So add a little. It's gonna be a little bit slow, alright? So it takes time, so just be patient again, alright? Add the butter first. We're gonna cream it up, and after that, we will add icing sugar, alright? So I started on with speed 1, little by little. It will take time. You'll see also the butter texture and color will change. Alright, so we have already softened our butter. We have here icing sugar. So we have to add a little by little, otherwise you're gonna end up like a snowman. See? We have a little bit of condensed milk. So we're gonna add a little by little. You don't have to turn it off, just keep it in slow speed. And then make sure it goes slowly and slowly. Alright guys, so again we have our sponge, we have our filling, so half of the job is done. We still have to make our ganache, which is gonna cover our beautiful cake, alright? Ganache is very simple, it's chocolate and cream, alright? What we're gonna do, we're gonna bring our beautiful cream to boil. Well, actually not to boil, we just have to warm it up. And our beautiful cream is gonna melt our chocolate and integrate our chocolate, okay? So cream is very sensitive, so we just have to be careful how much we stir it and at what temperature we're gonna warm it. Okay, right. Here we have our chocolate bars also. So our chocolate bars, we're gonna chop it to make it easier, our job. So it's gonna make our chocolate melt faster, okay? Alright, so as you can see, we have all our chocolate bar. We chopped it already. So we put it in a stainless steel bowl. Our cream has bring to a very high temperature. So basically it's 1 kilo of chocolate, 500 milliliters of cream, okay? And we're gonna add it little by little. Try to use a wooden spoon, which is better, and little by little start mixing it, okay? It will take a little bit of time only to integrate everything to make our beautiful ganache. Alright, so next step, we're gonna need a silky pad. It's a special plastic mat, basically, unstickable, which is gonna be for the sugar, because we're gonna do the crunchy bits for our log cake, which we're gonna mix with our buttercream, alright? So what we need is almond, sugar, and water. So basically we're gonna caramelize our almonds with the sugar. So make sure your kids don't help you in this, because if they get burned, these kind of burns can even peel off your skin. Sugar can reach temperatures that are very, very high, okay? Put it in low heat to begin with. Once you have it in low heat, make sure you have a wooden spoon, alright? Please do not use a plastic spoon, because this plastic spoon is going to actually melt, okay? So you also have a little bit of water. Water is going to help make the caramel. Once you have the caramel and you start getting into the brown color, which is a little bit desired what you want. Alright, so guys, we already finished all the mise en place, which is all the process. As you can see, we have our sponge, it's already cooled down. We already peel it. So peeling means the little peculiar that you form on the top, we remove that thing with your fingers just like this. Our sponge is quite big, so what we do is we cut it. So we're able to place it in our wax paper where we're gonna roll it, okay? Just be very careful. If it cracks a little bit, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Because we're gonna cover it with our beautiful creamy cream. Remember our buttercream that we made together? So we have it here already, ready to spread around. So we're gonna spread it on our beautiful sponge, okay? So here we have caramel that we did with our almonds, very easy. We're just gonna crack it with our knife. Sprinkle with your fingers, don't worry. All over the place, so it has certain texture. Alright, so I mentioned you have your sponge, you have your buttercream, you have your crunchy bits, and then you can start rolling little by little. Alright, so we have rolled it. We go back with the wax paper and we make a taco, okay? Basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna tie it up and we're gonna put it in the fridge. We don't need to put it in the freezer, we just need to put it in the fridge. We're gonna put it in the fridge to be able to have it shaped properly before we cut it and we put the ganache on top, okay? Alright, so we took it out of the fridge. Actually, as a matter of fact, I make two because I like to make it even better in terms of the decoration. I like to make it look like if it was a real log. So I like to make a smaller one to make a little bit of cuts, and I like to place them here usually and play around with it. Alright, so you can do that. You can actually put one on top. That's what I do too. Alright, so we have our ganache, room temperature. Remember that we made it, butter and cream. So spread it evenly. There you go, it actually looks like a log. Later on we're going to transfer it to another plate. Let's move on. So we made these beautiful look-alike mushrooms made of marzipan. It will give some look-alike as a forest, okay? Alright, so this is the end result. It looks very delicious, very tempting, and we put a lot of snow, which is actually the icing sugar. Again, my name is Roger. I'm the F&B director of Century Park. we invite you to come Christmas, New Year party, and to purchase our beautiful log cake with us in Sweet Corner. Have a good day, enjoy, cheers.